The walls may seem to shudder, tremors long after dark. Is heaven closer now? The porch lights on, there's laughter. Is anyone here to welcome? Just push the door and fly. Push the door. Yes, under a full corn moon, running dogs baying, give it now too soon. Yes, what was needed to be said were words that built the bridges over past regret. To repossess your story, a threshold you have to cross. Forgiveness is a pulse that beats in the born survivor, occupies the empty room. A closed plain curve in stone, closed in stone. Yes, under a full corn moon, running dogs baying, giving out too soon. Yes, what was needed to be said were words that built the bridges over past regret. No grip, no hold, no device in the mail, no ascendant ideals, no economies of scale, no sweat, no code. Is this what we came here for? No cautious advance or distractions anymore. Yes, under a full corn moon, running dogs baying, giving out too soon. Yes, what was needed to be said were words that built the bridges over past regret. Yes, what was needed to be said were words that built the bridges over past regret. Yes, what was needed to be said needed to be spoken by the time you left. Embracing the miles that lie before, reconcile the time and place. She'll go easy on me when I reach her finally, embracing the miles that lie before. Due south whispers on the forest floor. You were here, easing the days that went before. A king's heart runs so deep, but a wise man does it out. Embracing the miles that lie before, reconcile the time and place. She'll go easy on me when I reach her finally, embracing the miles that lie before. Due south murmurs on the forest air. You are here, descending down the cabin stair. A shimmering line of silver and blue, and beyond a home, the home of me and you. Embracing the miles that lie before, reconcile the time and place. She'll go easy on me when I reach her finally, embracing the miles that lie before. We have mountains rise before us, we have monsters to the rear. Whispers in the half-light playing upon our latent fears. Joy that broke upon us like the tide on a winter shore. Into the south, into the south, into the south. Embracing the miles that lie before, reconcile the time and place. She'll go easy on me when I reach her finally, embracing the miles that lie, embracing the miles that lie before, reconcile the time and place. She'll go easy on me when I reach her finally, embracing the miles that lie before. Into the south, into the south, into the south, into the south. Thank you very much. Feels great to be playing live again. And it's great to be back at the Fiery Bird in Woking Town. Fantastic. So my name is Billy Liberator, and I'm going to play some songs tonight that have been worked up and played around with over the last couple of years. And this is a song called Sourleys. These past 3 days on the 836 through Castletown, Merkel and Ray, on a beach looking out to Stromer and Hoy, the still waters of our bay. On the banks of the Naver we kicked off our boots, dumped our packs on the greenwood floor, found relief under the beech and oak, the hospitality of Vermont. Heed the warning in the western sky, southern boys under an ancient spell. Those brooding hills moving closer still like a Civil War rebel yell. With my companions to my right, and the neighbours there beside me, running over and out of sight. Sourleys, Sourleys. The house at Glendhu opened up its arms, embraced us all with its stoic charm. Comfort and ease, companionship and relief, Glendhu's easy calm. Prepare us a place, Lord, give us a home, Father, somewhere, reveal the ground. Bound to one another, favor in the other, in this wilderness where we are found. The days I recall, we'd watch them fall behind the silhouettes in the west. Those brooding hills moving closer still, let's move on out and do what we do best. With my companions to my right, and the neighbours there beside me, running over and out of sight. Sourleys, Sourleys. Hey! The days I recall, we'd watch them fall behind the silhouettes in the west. Those brooding hills moving closer still, let's move on out and do what we do best. With my companions to my right, and the neighbours there beside me, running over and out of sight. Sourleys, 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 Sourleys. Thank you very much, Showleys. Okay, I wanna play a song for my good lovely wife Nick and for my wonderful sister-in-law Caroline. This is called Your Heart Wears It Well. Been around a while, are they here to settle the score? Is this what they came here for? Pretense at the table, fist fight down the hall, fumbling through the mystery of it all. And yes, you forgave, embraced the space between. You know the best remains, the best remains. And no favor asked, and no quarter given. Your heart wears it well. Childhood nights go by, moving ragged and slow, circling the moments in the ground below. Same pretense at the table, another fist fight down the hall, fumbling through the mystery of it all. Yes, you forgave, embraced the space between. You know the best remains, the best remains. And no favor asked, and no quarter given. Your heart wears it well. Your heart wears it well. Yes, you forgave, embraced the space between. You know the best remains, the best remains. No favor asked, and no quarter given. Your heart wears it well. 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 Thank you very much. So we have a little tune up, which when you're up here feels like about 6 hours. Generally people laugh at that comment, but of course there's only about 6 people in the room. When you're down there, I guess it doesn't feel that long. Everybody warm enough? Okay, so I wrote this song called "You Know You're Not Wrong," and it is based quite closely on a book a novel by a fella called Charles Fraser, who's an American, and he wrote a book about A young lad who becomes what they call a bound boy. He's bound over to an owner, to a master in mid-19th century America, and it's the best novel I ever read. Fantastic story, and this is based on that. On the trail, Waverley and me, a bay colt, a broken right front shoe. Bound, a bound boy heading only west. Paper cuts and kerosene, memories evergreen. You know you're not wrong. You know you're not wrong. You know you can stand still. You're of a mind to fight until you know you're not wrong. Swollen skies in May, beholden to the forest floor. Theft and abandonment, the tall grass Campbell falls. It ain't hard to picture her, but I barely recall this place. She's the one that I've become, abandoned and unclaimed for. You know you're not wrong. You know you're not wrong. You know you can stand still. You're of a mind to fight until you know you're not wrong. On the trail, Waverley and me, your house now still in the half-light winter's chill. My dry bones bound to the dirt of a lifetime's toil. Time fades everything except her unreal desire. You know you're not wrong. You know you're not wrong. You know you can stand still. You're of a mind to fight until you know you're not wrong. 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 You know you can stand still. You got resolve and an iron will. You know you're not wrong. 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 Thanks, guys. Thank you. One last stand on a faraway plain, waiting on a disputant that never came. 10,000 to a man, exiled in the sand. Backs to the wall on a slender spit of land. You gotta fight like a boy, you want to run like a man. On the ropes again, the horizon feels the same. Are you thinking back to Liverpool? The ships as they sailed into the blue. What did you see that day? How could you know? Oh, 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 do I know you will meet, I guess, under skies of clear blue. Boy to man, do I know you? know you? The days will rise, governed, renewed. Boy to man, do I know you? Another descent through the gorse and fern. One last march until the 8-mile turn. Roses in the road, fever in the bones. Boxcars sweeping through the hills at night, riding headlong into the morning light. 10,000 for the ride, 100,000 more beside. And are you thinking back to Liverpool? The ships as they sailed into the blue. What did you see that day? How could you know? Oh, 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 do I know you will meet, I guess, under skies of clear blue? Boy to man, do I know you? Do I know you? The days will rise, governed, renewed. Boy to man, do I know you? And if I should die in a combat zone, box me up and ship me home. If I should die and still come home, lay me where the rose is sown. Tender moans in the morning light, the stars pale out, disappear from sight. The silence of a hill where voices carry still the story of a boy so long gone from view, the tale of a fire and the flames you push through, ready for the ride, 100,000 more beside. And are you thinking back to Liverpool? The ships as they sailed into the blue. What did you see that day? How could you know? Oh, 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 do I know you will meet, I guess, under skies of clear blue? Boy to man, do I know you? Do I know you? The days will rise, governed, renewed. Boy to man, do I know you? Do I know you? Do I know you? Do I know you? Thank you very much. Do I know you? That one goes out to the Orbiteers this evening, wherever you are, you 4 Orbiteering boys. Good evening. Hope you're all well. Better. This is called Evelyn. On the first day of your life, you swept your mama right off of her feet. Holding you in her arms, it was so easy to fall in love. We find the diamond moments, carry them all to a point in time. A storehouse of breath and hide that withstands the tide. So gather in, hold your breath and listen. A voice on the wind repeats beats, the sound of a triumph speaks. And I wish you the best of everything. The joy that a life can bring is yours to embrace. On the first day of your life, wrestling your daddy right down to the floor, the summer got a beat and sound. Was it ever before? The past is an open plain, full of the heartbreak that life throws your way. Every now and then, but you don't recognize that place. So gather in, hold your breath and listen. A voice on the wind repeats, the sound of a triumph speaks. I wish you the best of everything. The joy that a life can bring is yours to embrace. Evelyn, carry home. 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 Carry your heart, Evelyn, carry home. Evelyn, carry home. Evelyn, carry home. Thank you very much, folks. Evelyn. That goes out to my wee 16-month-old niece. This is as gorgeous as you like. This is called Stand Up For Your Love. Who are the ones who make you feel like you belong here in the moment, the here and now, not holding out for I recall Newport Bay hands, Converse shoes, the diner's headland, East Street steps and the silver salt sands greet the start of you and me. Oh, stand up for your love. Move aside, I see the one that I adore. Watching, waiting. I stand up for your love. Move aside, let me see the one that I adore. Stand up for your love. Harbour lights, the river buzzing, Avenue blues in the concrete east wing, Rotterdam nights like a winter bee stinging frozen tones. We cling and hope, for she is the one who saw in you a future worth holding on to. All the risk of the summit rescue, waiting for the best in me. Oh, stand up for your love. Move aside, I see the one that I adore. Watching, waiting. Stand up for your love. Move aside, let me see the one that I adore. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up for your love. In the here and now, not holding Thanks very much. Okay, bit of the H2O. So I've been fortunate enough to record an album over the past 12 months, and it was released a little over a month ago. It's called Companions, and it was produced by my good friend Steve Smiley Barnard, who I noticed was in earlier. Whether he's still here, I expect he still is. He's got nothing better to do on a Wednesday night. So this is called As Good As You Are, and this one goes out to Smiley. Wait for it, wait for it. Get up, make it better, find your feet again, stand your ground and set your face to the wind. And the ones who stand beside you, man, they're staying of their own free will, so choke the fears that hold you close. What's in these veins of mine, in this bloodline? As good as you are, they're running down the time. As good as you are, the covenants in your name now allow a man and vow. As good as you are, as good as you are. Covering the distance at the general's insistence, wondering why when where to kill off the host. Uncle Ernie took his wound sometime Tuesday afternoon. The tags have yet to find their way back home. What's in these veins of mine, in this bloodline? As good as you are, they're running down the time. As good as you are, the covenants in your name now a stronger arm and vow. As good as you are, as good as you are. There's 1,000 lonely miles to begin, to crawl, to think on all your black and weary sin. You say what flows in these veins, this frame of mine? What strength below this ragged, broken line? As good as you are, they're running down the time. As good as you are, the covenants in your name now a stronger arm and vow. As good as you are, as good as you are. La 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 la. La 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 la. As good as you are. Thank you very much. As good as you are. I'm going down to the sea Watch the sun rise and fall on me. Fading light falls on a beaten high cliff wall, ready to carry you home. Illusions we won't buy anymore, discarded, washed up on the shore. Did you want a life like we see on the movie screens? I'll be your audience of one. Look what we started, recall the moment, hear the return of a voice that repeats on, carries you over, heals the forgiver. It don't get no better. So tell me the stories, sing me the good times. I know yours, and baby, you've lived mine. Look what we started. Look what we started, yeah. I'm going down to the sea. Watch the sun rise and fall on me. Fading light falls on a beaten high cliff wall, ready to carry you home. Look what we started, recall the moments, hear the return of a voice that repeats on, carries you over, heals the forgiver. It don't get no better. So tell me the stories, sing me the good times. I know yours, and baby, you've lived mine. Look what we started. Look what we started. Yeah. La 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 la. What we started, recall the moment, hear the return of a voice that repeats on, carries you over, heals the forgiver. It don't get no better. So tell me the stories, sing me the good times. I know yours, and baby, you've lived mine. Look what we started. Look what we started, yeah. Look what we started. Look what we started, yeah. Thanks very much. Look what we started. We've got time for one more, fellas. I haven't really been watching the clock. Thank you, Max. This is the album closer off Companions. If you like what you've heard tonight and you fancy a copy of Companions, you can go to www.billyliberator.com and everything else will be straightforward. I want to thank the Fiery Bird and the guys that are standing in front of me for coming out tonight and facilitating all this. It is truly wonderful to be back in the Fiery Bird after so long. To the Graham Steele Music Company and to the Arts Council of England, thank you very much for facilitating this. And thank you to Steve Brookes, who is on after me and is going to be fantastic. This is called All Stand in Line. I can't find the reason. I I can't draw the line. This town, it's had its moment. I feel the push and the pull, shifting by degrees. At least it does so now for me. Let's not make this a problem, for us in the darkness must fall in line. This time, let's solve the problem, come out of the darkness, all stand in line, all stand in line. In the pale morning lights, I felt the low hilltop rain fall in your footsteps again. We can't see the season, but we fight hard to believe, ready our hearts now to receive. Let's not make this a problem, come out of the darkness, all stand in line. This time, let's solve the problem, come out of the darkness, all stand in line, all stand in line. Ascending a makeshift throne, murmurs and room to roam. We wait for our chance to appear, making our way out of here. To live a life next to you was all I believed I would do. Let's not make this a problem, come out of the darkness, all stand in line. This time, let's solve the problem, come out of the darkness, all stand in line, all stand in line, all stand in line, all stand in line, all stand in line. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Steve is up next.
Your heart and your soul is out on the line. You pitch and you roll, just biding your time. Oh yeah, it's not the conviction you lack. It's so hard reaching the front from the back. To die of cold or of fire, wide as the eyes of the pie. There's no show when no one's watching. With so much to hand from so many years, there's not enough eyes, not enough ears. Oh yeah, your brand new creation is real, till you're told you've not reinvented the wheel. So form an orderly queue to join the ranks of the few. There's no show when no one's watching. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. Mix it up and make it nice, yeah. Pop goes your easel. I sing what I sing, do what I do. It may not or may mean something to you. For me, it's natural as breathing, I guess. No sorries if I should have failed to impress. The dance is only complete if you can stay on your feet. There's no show when no one's watching. Thank you very much. Well, it's a small but perfectly formed audience. It's slightly larger than the normal audience I play to, actually. That was a song called No Show, about the vagaries of putting on an artistic endeavour. This next one is something that was it was inspired by something that was said by Spike Milligan. He was asked what the Goon Show meant to him, and he said it was one good summer. And I like that idea that there's purple patches in your life, and that's what the song's called, One Good Summer. Hope you like it. One good summer's all you need to see a sail unfurl. Feel the warmth and smell the breeze before your petals curl. It's just no bigger than a minute. It ain't no wider than a smile. Enjoy the game and being in it. Don't give up, it's all worthwhile. You may travel far away for new and better life. And though there may be some delay, your baggage always arrives. 'Cause problems have a kind of habit, knowing how to follow you around. One good summer, go and grab it. Never saw is never found. Autumn brings that warning chill, the darkening of your days. One good summer now fulfill and see you on your way. 'Cause later's better than never, sun a little warmer after rain. If never really is forever, where's the harm if hope is gained? One good summer's all you need to see your sail unfurl. Feel the warmth and smell the breeze before your petals curl. It's just no bigger than a minute, it ain't no wider than a smile. Enjoy the game and being in it, and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Thank you very much. That was a song called One Good Summer. I play in a lot of bars, and very often in bars people want to come up and tell you their story. This is an imaginary sort of thing of a guy that, kind of guy that you meet in bars. And this is a song about a guy that's had it and lost it and didn't actually care. It's a song called Fast Women and Slow Horses. I hope you like it. The old man smiled as he leaned on the bar, lit up the stub of a smoked-out cigar. Tipped his hat as he looked at the ground, and took it as rare that I'd stand him around. He said, fast women and slow horses took my last gold ring. Fast women and slow horses, I wouldn't change a thing. He spoke of his days with the boys at the track, a beer on the way and champagne for the crack. High-waisted suit and a girl on each arm, a fistful of folding and a busload of charm. He said, fast women and slow horses took my last gold ring. Fast women and slow horses, I wouldn't change a thing. No, not one thing. while the holes in his shoes spoke of nothing left to lose. Many younger men would prize all the fire in his eyes. It's a one-way ride, and it's over too soon. You can fall to the ground if you shoot for the moon. Better to fall than never to play. Blame the wind, never gamble each way. He said, fast women and slow horses took my last gold ring. Fast women and slow horses, I wouldn't change a thing, no, not one thing. While the holes in his shoes spoke of nothing left to lose. Thank you very much. That was a song called Fast Women and Slow Horses. Let that be a warning to you. This next one is on the same, a similar sort of theme of going out in bars and getting to know people. This is a song about barflies. It's called The Barfly Brotherhood. I hope you like it. Lovers and losers, gamblers and boozers, all got their story to tell. Bowlers and batters and all the mad hatters, all rushing headlong to hell. So pull up a stool, you know the house rule, we'll put the world right as we should. It's time to convene this meeting between the Barfly Brotherhood. Confetti Ray, the four-time divorcee, will never miss opening time. She calls him a line, out of fats in the fire. Number 5 is the next one in line. So pull up a stool, you know the house rule, we'll put the world right as we should. It's time to convene this meeting between the Barfly Brotherhood. Mac likes to think that he'll give up the drink for a new life waiting out there. He grins as he swallows like a banker loves dollars. This one's a lifelong affair. So pull up a stool, you know the house rule, we'll put the world right as we should. It's time to convene this meeting between the Barfly Brotherhood, the Barfly Brotherhood. very much. That was a song all about the brotherhood of barflies, many of whom I've known myself. Part of my rider tonight was to give me a water bottle full of vodka, so nice to see that they've kept to that one. They didn't take the blue ones out of the Smarties, though, which was a little bit of a disappointment, I've got to say. I did have to send away those young ladies that you put in my hotel room as well. I'm a respectable chap. Okay, this next song is, I read a thing once where I heard this expression called diamonds in the dark, and it described this idea that some people, if only the light would shine on, they would be a diamond, and in the dark, no diamond shines. And that's basically what the song is about, so here we go. Couldn't ever be gold. Every promise that was broken make your blood run cold. Your big dread that's so hard to assess, moving in the moment, maybe more or less. Reading of your palm would never point to a saint. Nothing you'd be touching that you wouldn't taint. When all your illusions go wide of the mark, just blind self-delusions, yeah, or diamonds in the dark. It seemed like yesterday, those long years ago, when the future beckoned like the sweetest open road. The world was there for you to have and to hold, but you let it through your fingers just like fairy gold. Your hindsight makes a hero as a general rule. For every one of those you'll find 100 fools. The long for the feeling is lost like the ark, with no light revealing, oh no, diamonds in the dark. All those moments when you wished you were dead were just the dark side of an urge to be alive instead. You've tasted vigor, such a potent brew. Only handle and no jug is all that's left of you. If rolling with the river is the method preferred, water won't flow up in case you hadn't heard. Your future's all behind you, no flame from the spark. I'm here to remind you of diamonds in the dark. Thank you. That was a song called Diamonds in the Dark. Might have a few dog lovers watching. If you've ever wondered what your dog thinks of you, there's a little blues song I wrote some years ago in mind of the fact that dogs probably have thoughts, and this is how they might express them if they could. It's a song called A Dog's Life. You wake me up and you rattle my chain like I should be pleased about a walk in the rain. You're all decked out in your hat and your coat. I'm wearing nothing but this thing round my throat. I start to admire a lamppost or two. This only inspires curses from you. Well, I won't pretend for a man's best friend. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's life. You talk about me as if I'm not around. Well, getting me done, helping calming me down. The only reason you haven't done yet is that you're too mean to be paying the vet. That offal you feed me is like death in a can. I'd never believe me feed that to a man. No, no, no. Don't mean to offend for a man's best friend. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's life. Life could be worse, and I mustn't forget the junkyard hounds in a much harder bed. But I'm bereft, the thing on my mind, a lady friend of the true canine kind. It's hard to go fishing so far from the stream, but I'll keep on wishing we all need a dream. You know, in the end, for a man's best friend, it's a dog's life. It's a dog's life, yeah. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's life. You guys are more enthusiastic than most of the people I've played to, I've got to say. Thank you very much. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Tom. Everyone's called Tom here tonight, and Matt, and anyone else that I've forgotten. Ian, I think, is out there somewhere as well. I'd like to thank Elaine from Fiery Bird for putting me forward for this, and Graham Still Music Company. The Arts Council of England have also helped to put this event on, so thanks ever so much, and hopefully we'll see you all about in a few more of the actual live gigs in the near future. They're starting to come in now. In the meantime, there's another little song I wrote that it's all about how we really need to get back to nature, I think. This one's called Get Natural. You're looking to find what you ain't found yet. There's people you need friends you've met. Take a step outside just to breathe the air. It's a better view than the one from that chair. The time has been creeping, your dreams have been sleeping. No more excuses, the time to cut loose is really here and now. Get natural, I'll get natural. You're looking for love on a little screen. In the real world, it's a different scene. Get over yourself and you just might find the kind of lover you had in mind. The anticipation and big expectation lead you to ruin. Just think what you're doing. You got it all so wrong. Get natural, I'll get natural. Don't allow labels you buy to define you. Go find a natural high to remind you. Seeking a pleasure is sound. You just gotta know where it's found. There's more than enough in the world to go around. If we left a piece of the things we found, getting hard to know who you can believe. Up to you to choose what you take or leave. They take your donation for misinformation. This lack of compassion is really the fashion. Where do we go now? Get natural, I'll get natural. Oh, oh, get natural. Oh, get natural. Hey-o, that was Get Natural. Well, we got a while to go yet, so every now and again a song occurs to you. I was standing at a bus stop one day thinking about the fact that I was wishing 10 minutes of my life away waiting for a bus. So I resolved to try and use these minutes that we wish away, because you don't get them back at the end of your life. And this is a song with that theme in mind. This one is called Moments Wished Away. I hope you like it. Stones in my shoes, but no dust in my eyes. Those old walking blues, no new surprise. They creep up from behind and rattle on my cage. Pay them no mind. Imposters on my stage. 'Cause when that curtain falls, the devil never will repay the moments wished away. I don't wait for time. Time won't wait for me. It's only designed to set your sorrows free. If I could seize the day and make each moment sing, then who's to say what bounty it might bring? 'Cause when that curtain falls, the devil never will repay the moments wished away. Tick-tock, seconds not, but the days just slide away. Too late for taking stock of what I didn't do or didn't say. My cup overflows, but sometimes I won't see. Too blinded to know the wood from the tree. My fingers hard too few to count my blessings on. Clear now in view the place where I belong. 'Cause when that curtain falls, the devil never will repay the moments wished away. The moments wished away. The moments wished away. Hey-oh, let that be a warning to you. Don't waste a minute. It's too precious. This little song that I'm going to play now is one that I very rarely get a chance to play at live gigs because the audience is normally too noisy. But in this particular setting, it's perfect. Firstly, we have a very small audience and they all fastidiously quiet, which is great. There's a song called Not Because I Don't Care. Maybe a little bit of verb on this one, please, Tom. If I say the wrong thing after too much wine and spend a night sleeping with your back to mine, if I leave it hanging in the air, it's not because I don't care. And if as a father and maybe as a son, I'm thoughtless, neglectful, my days overrun. If I cause hurt unaware, it's not because I don't care. And sometimes it seems like the woes of the world weigh so heavy on my mind. But there's a limit to what one man can do with so many so maligned. So the world keeps turning for you and for me, with each of us searching for where we should be. If there's a part I won't share, it's not because I don't care. Hey-o. This next one is a song called Footnotes. Being a little bit of a footnote of history myself, it's kind of poignant. I hope you like it. Ripples in a pond, consequences. Flights of fancy, still earthbound. Pastures of heaven, never look back. Only footnotes, only footnotes. Walking into walls, dreams or duties, gifts God-given, nails and wood, hit for the high ground, broken in half. Only footnotes, only footnotes. This destiny deal, the hand we must play. Or must we each walk our chosen path, straight like an arrow, straws in the wind. Only footnotes, only footnotes. Thank you very much. Well, we're getting towards the witching hour. We've got 4 minutes to go, so yeah, I'll do one more then. Okay. Well, I'd like to say thanks to everyone involved once again, and thanks also to Billy Liberator for the set earlier on. Enjoyed that with the creaky floor as well. That's one of the benefits of sitting on the chair. So this is a little country blues song I wrote. This one is quite self-explanatory. It's called Tough Guys. Thanks for watching tonight, and don't forget, keep music live, keep supporting places like the Fiery Bird, and all the other venues that you can find. And I'll see you on a gig sometime. Thanks for coming. Black eyes as cold as ice, and a mouth that's just as mean. Lips part in a glen of gold, a battle scar of gleam. Head back, knuckles crack, wanting not to mess. You'd have to be some kind of fool to contemplate success. Tough guys never blink, tough guys never cry. Tough guys make you think how much you wanna try to be a tough guy. Oh, tough guy. A tough guy. They make it look so easy when you see them at the flicks, facing down the baddest boys and all those other tricks. Try that, it's a fact, you may live to regret. A big fat orthodontic bill for your brand new denture set. Tough guys never blink, tough guys never cry. Tough guys make you think how much you wanna try to be a tough guy. Oh, tough guy. Tough guy. They say the food in hospital is no worse than in jail. Still a tough guy rarely treads on another tough guy's tail. Tough guys never blink, tough guys never cry. Tough guys make you think how much you wanna try to be a tough guy. Oh, tough guy. A tough guy. Spend time rehearsing lines in the mirror by yourself, but it's probably best left there with your toothbrush on the shelf. Be you, that'll do. The world don't need to own another stiff whose only gift is the art of breaking bones. Tough guys never blink, tough guys never cry. Tough guys make you think how much you wanna try to be a tough guy. Oh, tough guy. A tough guy. Oh, tough guy. Thank you. Good night.